Welcome, folks, to our first game here on Finals Day in Chicago, and we're underway here in the intermediate final. And in the green, attacking the goal to the patio end is the McBrides in the all-green stripe, and straight away, Martin Delaney awards a free to the McBrides, and it's going to be Adam Barrett from Kilmaine that's going to kick this one. Straight away for the McBrides, an opportunity for them to go into a 1-point lead. In the blue, the Patriots. And looking forward to a very exciting day's football and action here in Gaelic Park in Chicago. Overcast, about 74, 75 degrees. Cloudy. We had heavy rain last night, so as you can see in patches, the pitch is cutting up a little bit, but we're promised dry weather for the rest of the afternoon, so hopefully the gods will look kindly on us and give us decent conditions. But the temperature is perfect for football, and it's perfect conditions to play football in, so temperature wise, humidity wise, it's ideal. There's a slight breeze blowing from our left to right, from the patio end down to the scoreboard end, and it's strong enough to have an effect on the ball. So the Patriots playing with the breeze in this first half, attacking the goal down to the scoreboard end, but it's the McBrides on the attack. A point to no score up, and it's Patrick Chambers, the man from Newport, tackled hard there, but manages to retain possession. But the referee says hold on, he was given advantage for that challenge on Patrick Chambers, and it's going to be a free into the McBrides then. A very kickable position, and I'm sure the man from Mayo, South Mayo, club man at the docks, Adam Barrett, had a great night with him last night. We had a podcast from Lanigan's Pub, and fair play to the dock, and Owen McLaughlin and Gerald Mullen and Annie Redmond all joined us for a nice 50-minute chat about football and about finals day today. So it was a lot of fun. If you want to tune in, go to Can You Believe It on Facebook or Twitter, and you can view it. That's a lovely kick from Adam Barrett, and it's straight over the bar. 2 points to no score for the McBrides after about 3 minutes of play in this intermediate final. So then, kick out coming from Dan Curran in the goal for the Patriots, out in the middle of the field, and free awarded to the Patriots. And Martin Delaney says hold on, bring it back, and free down. It's going to be Ryan Cosgrove. Cosy takes it over this side of the field to Ronan Arthurs. Ronan now, the blonde hair, Brian's son of course, gives it in long, and it eventually comes back to Ian Caniff. Ian Caniff is tackled hard, and he's surrounded by McBride's men, and Patrick Chambers comes away with the ball. Quick free, taken down the field there, and it's onto it is Adam Barrett once again. Adam, this tall, rangy player, great stride to him, gets in. Oh, and that's pushing it back surely, yeah. And in fact, it's going to be a free the other way. I think Martin said that he was over-carrying the ball, surprisingly enough. But anyway, free down to the Patriots, and away comes Tristan Kelly. Tristan, lovely right-footed kick, but unfortunately in there, Richard Linke slipped, and the McBride's defence come out with Patrick Chambers with those pink boots. Gets it and gives it off to Rory Burke. Rory Burke now gives it to Adam Barrett. Adam Barrett out over the far side of the field. It goes to Mel Dermody, and Mel's kick is blocked down, and the Patriots defence will come away with it in the shape of Brendan Burke. Out over this side to Pat Morrissey. Morrissey gives it out this side of the field, out towards Rory Arthurs once again. Ronan now making great strides up the field into his midfield partner Arden Walsh. Hefty shoulder there, and he gets it into Richard Linke. Linke now with it, going over and back the field. Hand passes it, but there's a foul in there, and it's going to be a free into the Patriots. Great goal there by Richard Linky. Great finish by the Patriots corner forward after a well-worked move from the short free kick, and McBride's lead is cancelled out straight away. So it's a goal to 2 points. But here comes the McBrides once again. Aidan Cosgrove gets it inside there. Lovely pass to Adam Barrett. Adam Barrett's half through, and he's ushered out over the sideline. And a big cheer from the Patriots contingent here to my left. Gaelic Park is slowly filling up here. We're expecting a big crowd here today for the finals in Gaelic Park in Chicago. The weather hasn't been kind to us earlier this morning or last night, but so far so good today. It's nice and dry and it's cool. Nice temperatures, as I said, for football. Ideal playing conditions. A slight breeze blowing from left to right as we look at the field. And we've lots of visitors in from home. And that's a lovely sound, Mary, once again. Lots of visitors in from home. Derek Duggan, ex-Roscommon footballer, of course, father of Jack Duggan, who plays for the Tones, is out. Ulton Harney's mum and dad is out as well. So, and I'm sure there's plenty of more visitors. I believe Colin Keys is in town, writer for the Irish Independent, and also Steve and Katrina Fahy are out from Tulsk to see Callum, their son, play in the final, in the senior final later today. So it's all action, and all action on the field here. So it's on we go. Yeah, just had a phone call there from Jumbo, my old mate, and he's tuned into the games back in Strokestown. And best of luck, Jumbo and Eileen. You sent me some lovely photographs this morning, and with the Tones jersey on him. And I know he's wishing all the boys the very best of luck. Many a great day we had out here, myself and Inda, and himself and Eileen, 40 years married. They had a great celebration last week, so best of luck once again. So some great photographs from Tulsa there from last week. But anyways, the Patriots on the attack, and it's a free in. And foul committed there in defence by Oisin O'Donnell. And Martin Delaney says, hold on, hold your horses, it's a free in. So it's very kickable once again, about 30 yards out, just to the left of the post. Wind at his back. And surely this one is going to be over the bar, and it surely is. No problem there to Tristan Kelly. Tristan, the centre forward for the Patriots. Fine footballer. Many of these Patriots are homegrown footballers, so it's a real credit to the club, bringing young American players on and up through the ranks as far as intermediate level. Of course, they were senior last year and dropped down intermediate, so you'd expect them to have a really good showing. But here comes McBride's in. Adam Barrett gets it inside to Michael Malloy. Michael Malloy now back again to Adam Barrett. Adam, the number 12, gets it out there to Mel Dermody, and that's dangerously hopped inside, and Michael Malloy almost got a fish to it, and it just bounced out of his grasp, and it's gone out behind and wide. So then Dan Curran in goal for the Patriots will have the kick out. Press on by the McBrides. So Dan has to go along, and he picks out Tristan Kelly out on the far sideline, and he's faced by Rory McNally. And the McBrides recycle possession, and eventually the ball comes over to this side, and Brian Irwin has it. Brian gives it inside. Tristan Kelly once again, going across the 45, turns back onto his left foot, gives it across to Mickey Hurley, I think it is. That's right-footed, but it's off the outside of the right foot. In fact, it was Ryan Cosgrove, and it's gone out to the right, and it's gone wide. Bad miss there by Ryan. Won't be happy with that one. Off the side of his boot. Just a quick shout out to Jack McLaughlin and Tara Breen, wishing them speedy recovery after their car accident a couple of weeks ago. Hopefully Tara and Jack are doing well. I know they're doing well, so wishing you all the very, very best, and all your families at home. I wish you well as well. From Kerry and from Mayo. So, great save there by Owen Swan in the McBride's goal, as great chance of a goal once again there, but it was tipped over the bar by Owen Swan, and a very, very good save from point blank range there. And it's 1-2 to 2 points, a 3-point lead for the Patriots as they begin to assert themselves early in this second half and this first half. Ball is kicked down in towards Cathal O'Connor. Cathal O'Connor now turning and twisting, looks for support, gets it from Adam Barrett. Adam kicks it high, kicks it in and over the bar. That's a good score from Adam. Beautiful score. He had a great game here a couple of weeks ago. Scored in 113, I believe. And he's certainly back on form again today. So it's a good start for Adam. Once again, Dan Curran is forced to go along here. Big press by the McBride's defence or offence. And hand on the back there. Hand on the back by John Gardner. Quick free taken. Tristan Kelly once again. He's made a great start to this game. Tristan, dangerous player, gets inside his man, goes in along the end line, goes for goal. Once again, it's a great save, but it's in the back of the net. Great goal there by Tristan Kelly. Owen Swan saved the first attempt, but the ball rebounded kindly for Tristan, and he got his left foot to it and finished it into the back of the net. Great goal once again, and all of a sudden the Patriots have opened up a lead of 2 goals and 2 points to the McBride's 3 points. 8 points to 3, 5 points the difference. Kick out then from Owen Swan. Comes down here, well caught, great catch there by Orden Burke. Great catch. Patrick Chambers takes the free kick and gets the pass off, and he's fouled there by Ryan Cosgrove. Patrick with the pink boots from Newport and Mayo takes it quickly, gives it across, gets the return pass, looks to go through the defence, but he's stopped, gets his pass away, and eventually Michael Malloy gets the ball, gets it back to Patrick Chambers. Patrick Chambers back to Cathal O'Connor. Cathal O'Connor now fisted off there to Aidan Cosgrove. Aidan looks over the far side to John Gardner, number 8 on his back in an attack, looks for help, gets it from Adam Barrett. Adam gets it back again to Orden Burke, and that's a great score, beautiful score off his left foot there by Aidan Cosgrove, the centre back for McBride's. A beautiful score there after getting the pass from John Gardner, and lovely stroke right over the black spot. And Dan Curran faces another kick out. Once again, McBride's press up. Out it comes though. It's an easy catch in the end for Ian Caniff. He lays it off to the number 2, Niall Gavin. Niall Gavin gives it inside to Luke Arthurs, and that's outside to the right and wide. In fact, it was Pat Morrissey that attempted that one, and out for I think they're 4th wide of the half so far. About 12 or 14 minutes gone in this first half. Entertaining start so far. 2 goals already on the board for the Patriots, and 4 points for the McBrides. Double scores, 8 points to 4. Free into the Patriots once again. Apologies there to Adam Barrett. He's from Kilmaine, as I said. I said the wrong club, but anyway, Kilmaine he's from. Free in anyways to the Patriots, and Mike Hurley over there, number 6 with the red hair, is going to strike this one. Probably about 40-45 yards out. The wind at his back though, but this one looks as if it's off the post, and almost fell very kindly for Tristan Kelly once again, who was alive to it but just didn't bounce for it. Mike Hurley once again, he seems to be pulled there, but Referee says play on, and eventually the ball breaks out. Patrick Chambers gets it. Patrick now raiding down the far side of the field, down towards the patio end, gives a lovely ball into Cathal O'Connor. Lovely ball laid off to Michael Malloy. Michael Malloy right across the field here. Goal chance, surely. Oh, brilliant block down. Brilliant block down. Mel Dermody was there. But somehow the defender for the Patriots, I think it was Rory Burke, got across in front of him just at the right time and got the block in, because it looked like it was going to be a goal for the McBrides there. But a brilliant block by the Patriots defence. I think it might have been Rory Burke who got his leg to it, and out for a 45 to the McBrides. And it's going to be Michael Collins to take it. A great name. Michael now takes a short run up to this 45, just to the left of the post. It's dropping in towards the left, but gets a goalkeeper is there. Fisted attempt, but tame enough effort in the end. Pat Morrissey gets it out the far side of the field, over towards Richard Linky. Richard now far side of the field, attacking the scoreboard in, gives a pass at the outside of his, lovely pass at the outside of his boot to Luke Arthurs. Luke Arthurs turns, gets away from his man and takes it. A beautiful score by Luke Arthurs. Great score there by the Patriots. Lovely counter-attack started by Pat Morrissey in his own full back line. Beautiful pass out to Richard Linky on the far side, and he gave a lovely pass at the outside of his boot to Luke Arthurs, who got out in front of his man, turned him, and a simple task to put it over the bar from there. So it's a great score from the Patriots. 2 goals and 3 points to 4 points, 9 points to 4. Patrick Chambers goes up for it in the middle of the field, comes down, and there's a foul there, and Martin Delaney says a free down to the McBrides. Patrick Chambers takes it quickly. Up goes Adam Barrett, but it's broken away from him, and here come the Patriots once again. Comes back to Rory Burke. Rory, that's a great block down though, and the McBrides come with it through Mel Dermody. Mel back to Patrick Chambers. Patrick looks for support, and he gets it in the shape of Orden Burke. Orden Burke now off the right foot, and that's a lovely score from Orden Burke. Nice score there, great block down in the middle of the field, and turned over by the McBrides wing back Mel Dermody. Done great work there. Got it off to Patrick Chambers, who gave it to Orden Burke and put it over the bar. Out comes the kick out then, and it's caught very well by John Gardner in the middle of the field. Lays it off to Michael Malloy. Michael Malloy now with the ball, hearing through that Patriots defence, gives it off to Patrick Chambers. Patrick Chambers from Newport with the left foot off the outside of the post, and that was a chance. He probably had took a little bit much too much out of the ball there. Probably had just needed to take it a little bit quicker. The defender came across his path and sort of blocked him, but off the post and wide for the McBrides, and the score remains 2 goals and 3 points to 5 points. 9 points to 5, 4 points the difference. Orden Burke out in the middle of the field. The ball hops harmlessly over the halfway line, and it comes to Michael Collins. Michael Collins for the McBrides. Michael Malloy, Orden Burke. Orden Burke looks up, gets it inside. Cathal O'Connor shows for it. Oh, lovely pass, offload in the tackle to Michael Malloy. Michael Malloy back again onto the left foot, and it's just gone to the right and wide. From Aidan Cosgrove there. Another good attempt, but just slides to the right of the right hand upright and wide. So exciting stuff so far. 4 points the margin, 9 points to 5 in favour of the team in blue. The Patriots, this homegrown team from Chicago, are certainly putting it up to the McBrides lads. And here comes the Patriots once again. Ryan Cosgrove over there on the far side looks to take on his man, but Michael Collins sticks with him back as far as Ronan Arthurs, and it comes over this side to Pat Morrissey. Pat Morrissey now looks to take on his man. He offloads it in the tackle to Luke Arthurs. Luke gives it back to Richard Linky, and Tristan Kelly there tried to dink it up with his foot, but it didn't come off for him, and the McBrides come away with it. Over there at the far side, it's Aidan Cosgrove, and ball is eventually back into the centre there to Orden Burke, to Patrick Chambers. Patrick, lovely ball down as far as Cahill O'Connor. Cahill, that's a harsh tackle there. Back to Adam Barrett. Adam on the right foot. That's a lovely score. Beautiful score there from Adam Barrett. Beautiful score once again by the man from Kilmaine. 2 goals and 3 to 6 points. A 3-point game all of a sudden. And the McBrides are gradually inching their way back into this game. But the Patriots look dangerous when they get that ball into their forward line. They look dangerous and they look as if they can score. Short kick out taken. And it's Ian Kniff out on this side of the field. Tackled hard there by Mel Dermody. The man from Mullinyachta was deemed to be fouled. And Luke Arthur's there. And his brother. 2 Arthur's boys here. And it's eventually it's going to be a line ball to the McBrides. Down under me here, it's Rory McNally with the line ball. Gives it off to Bill O'Donoghue. Bill O'Donoghue back to Aidan Cosgrove. Aidan now, long ball down. Lovely take there by Cahill O'Connor once again. He's been showing really well in this game, and he gets his into a bit of space onto his right foot. Off the crossbar. Oh, that could have been dangerous. And a foul there on the cornerback there by Adam Barrett. And it's going to be a free out there to the Patriots, but a bit of a let off there for the Patriots. That speculative ball in by Cahill O'Connor off his right foot, probably going for the point, but it just dropped down on top of the crossbar and left life awkward for Dan Curran in the Patriots goal. But in fairness, they dealt with it, and the referee is saying, hold on, you took too long, and it's going to be is it a throw ball? Yeah, it's going to be a hot ball here. And Orden Burke goes in for it. And fists it down towards Patrick Chambers. But the Patriots boys might come away with this one. And eventually, I think it's going to be a line ball to the McBrides. And Adam Barrett is going to take it. Right over in the corner here to our left. Right down near the patio end corner. Quite a crowd gathering already in Gaelic Park here, anticipating a really great day's football as Adam Barrett's attempt goes in, but it goes to the left and it goes out and wide. So then, after about 20 minutes or so of this first half in this intermediate final in Gaelic Park in Chicago, the Patriots lead the McBrides by 2 goals and 3 points to 6 points, 9 points to 6. 3 points the difference as Dan Curran in the Patriots goal gets ready for another kick out. Tristan Kelly shows really well for it. Gets it. Gives it off to Ronan Arthurs. Ronan now with the blonde head. I'm sure Brian and Roisin will be very proud today to see their 2 boys out playing for the Patriots and playing very, very well so far. Tristan Kelly, he's had a great half of football so far. Over the far side there to Pat Morrissey. Pat, a lovely ball in towards Luke Arthurs. A dangerous hopping ball, but the McBride's lads eventually get to it, and Owen Swan gets the ball out as far as Aidan Cosgrove, whose ball is misdirected there, and it's cut out by Brendan Burke by the Patriots, and it's going to be a free down. Pat Cosgrove is adjudged to have fouled his man, or maybe it was Brendan Burke, and Martin Delaney says hold your horses there. So, free down to the McBrides then. Well caught inside there. Patrick Chambers once again on the attack. Oh, just wide. Just wide, but once again, sticky defence there from the Patriots, and but a great chance for the McBrides to put a goal on the board and tie up this game, but it just skimmed the left-hand post and it went out behind and wide. Kick out once again, Dan Curran. Orden Burke goes up for it, but down comes Rory McNally with the ball. Gives it off to Orden Burke. Orden Burke now looks for Adam Barrett. Adam from Kilmaine on the right foot once again, and it's gone out to the left and wide. That's a poor wide from Adam. He won't be happy with that one. And Just a reminder there from Timmy Lawless, my old buddy, from Galway, of course, Kiltulla. Timmy, hello to Timmy and Mo. I'm sure you're listening in at home. And of course, Timmy reminded me not to forget to mention the passing of Jimmy Cooney, of course, this week. A famous, Galway hurler, won an All Ireland, I think, back in 1980 with that famous Galway team. I think it was the same year that Joe McDonough went up the steps of the Hogan stand and sung "The West's Awake." Who'll ever forget that? Inspirational day. That day when Galway won that All Ireland, and of course Jimmy Cooney was part of that team. Went on to become inter-county referee afterwards, and had a very good career at that. So our condolences to Jimmy's family and all his friends back in Ireland, and certainly the world would be a sadder place without Jimmy. He was a great character, great hurler, and will be sadly missed in GA circles the length and breadth of the country. Arias Jagorev and Anam. On we go anyway here, and that's another wide for the Patriots from that free. And score remains 2 goals and 3 points to 6 points as Owen Swan kicks it out fast to Patrick Chambers. Underfoot conditions are tricky here, and the ball is skidding along the ground, so it's difficult to judge a bouncing ball. Patriots turn it over, and away they come here. And the McBride's defence, though, does very, very well and closes down Mike Hurley, and it's a foul on the McBride's lad, and it's going to be a free out as Michael Collins back there gets ready to take this free. He looks up to see who's available. Adam Barrett goes on a run, and the ball comes towards him. Marked very tightly there, and the ball will squirt out over the sideline, and it's going to be a line ball down to the McBrides. And Adam Barrett with about 2 minutes left, says Annie. And it's going to be a free in there. The Patriots defender, Brendan Burke, was adjudged to have fouled his man, and Cathal O'Connor. And it's a free in to the McBrides in a very, very kickable position, even though it is into the wind. And the wind is tricky here today. It's not very strong, but it's enough of a breeze to be a factor in this game. So free kicks, free takers will have to be wary of it. So Adam Barrett, one of the best in the business in Chicago this year. He's proven himself to be a really top class footballer, this lad. And about 40 yards out, just to the right of centre. Here he comes with the right foot. High, and it's curling, and it's in, and it's over the bar. Beautiful score there by the number 12 from Kilmaine. And the McBrides clawing their way back slowly but surely into this game. 2 goals and 3 points to 7 points. 2 points the difference. Kick out once again by Dan Curran out there over the far side of the field, and Brendan Burke and Rory Burke in fact has it. High dodgy ball, and it's picked off by Cathal O'Connor, and that's going to be a free. Probably could have played advantage, but anyways, on we go. Patrick Chambers now in a little bit of space, tries to force his way inside, and it's a foul once again, and it's Ryan Cosgrove, the man that's penalised, and the referee Martin Delaney has seen enough. He's going to take Ryan's name, and the number 7 for the Patriots is going to go into the book of Martin Delaney. It's the first yellow card of the game in what has been a sporting game. It's been hard hitting, but it's been fair. And once again, I'll stress that the conditions not ideal, but as we go on the day, hopefully will remain dry, and the pitch should dry up a little bit. So hopefully for the upcoming games we'll have should have decent enough conditions at least. So temperature wise it's perfect for football at the moment, as Adam Barrett's free goes in, and it goes out to the left, and it goes wide. Poor miss there by Adam. He'll be disappointed with that one. Should have made it a 1 point game, but the Patriots remain in a 2 point lead as Dan Curran gets ready to kick this one out the far side of the field. Ryan Cosgrove makes a run, but it's cut out there by John Gardner, and John goes to ground, but Patrick Chambers is there to help out. He goes to ground as well, but manages to get the pass away to Mel Dermody. Mel Dermody inside to Aidan Cosgrove. Aidan Cosgrove, oh, screamer shot off the crossbar. Oh, Jesus, almost in the back of the net. Twice they've hit the crossbar now, the McBrides. But here comes Pat Morrissey now on the attack, the number 10. And faced up there, but Pat gets inside his marker and goes across the 45, attacking the goal to our right, down towards the scoreboard end, over to Richard Linky. Richard now tries to pick up the ball but fails in the conditions, and the McBride's man gets back there, and it's Oisin O'Donnell over there the far side of the field, does great work there, and he's surely fouled, indeed he is, and it's going to be a free out to the McBrides. Taken quickly, Cathal O'Connor back there in his own defence, gets it out to Aidan Cosgrove. Aidan Cosgrove with 6 on his back, goes across the midfield, faced up to by Rory Burke. Rory Burke tries to stop him in his tracks, but he manages to get the ball off to Michael Malloy. Michael Malloy back to Aidan Cosgrove once again. They combine nicely over this side to Patrick Chambers. Patrick, this big, long, rangy forward, midfielder indeed from Mayo, from Newport. All sorts of ability, but he drags his shot to the left, and it's gone out and it's gone wide. And the referee, Martin Delaney, decides that's enough for one half, and it's half time in this intermediate final then here in Gaelic Park in Chicago. And a scoreline, the Patriots lead by 2 goals and 3 points to the McBrides 7 points, 9 points to 7, a 2-point lead for the Patriots at half time. And I'm sure there'll be plenty to be talked about on both sides there at half time. So it's exciting second half in prospect, no doubt about it. So I'll get back to you in a couple of moments with our views on the half time and what we thought of the first half. So join us in a couple of minutes. Thank you, folks. You're welcome back, folks. And just trying to get Jumbo all set up there back in Strokestown. He was having technical difficulties with Twitter and YouTube and Skitter and Scutter and everything else. Anyway, I'm joined here in the box by my old trusty sidekick Nicholas Glynn, and Annie Redmond is here, of course, the evergreen Annie, fair play to her, and of course Mary. So they all say hello to everybody that's watching in today.
Hero Mary, as I do.
The first attempt on goal there has gone out to the right and wide from the McBrides, and first wide of this second half. So then, one of these teams are 30 minutes away from glory as we prepare for a kick out.
McBride's trying to defend their title, right, John?
Dan Curran with the kick out. Once again, the press is on from the McBrides, and it's not a great kick out. It goes straight down the throat of Michael Collins. Gives a lovely ball into Cathal O'Connor. Cathal O'Connor now the number 10. Oh, he slipped at the wrong time, but he gives a lovely ball off to Orden. And lovely score there by Orden Burke. Beautiful score and great work again by Cathal O'Connor. He slipped, but managed to get the pass away as he was on the ground and into Orden Burke and off his left foot. A nice score, Nicholas.
That's a very good point. A very good start to the second half for the McBrides, trying to defend their title from last year.
Yeah. So the McBrides will be looking for back-to-back titles, and they're starting the second half very, very well here as Ryan Cosgrove comes through to Patrick Chambers, and Chambers left-footed high and over the bar. Half chance of a goal possibly there, but Patrick was content with the point.
The Patriots need to settle down here in the second half now and get a bit of momentum going.
Yeah, they had their tails up in the first half, but the McBrides gradually pegged them back, and all of a sudden it's a draw game. And once again, a beautiful pick up there by Orden Burke. Orden Burke has made a huge difference in this game. Gives it off to Michael Malloy. Michael Malloy back to Adam Barrett. Adam gets it back again, and over the far side to an unmarked Patrick Chambers. Patrick with the pink boots from Newport and County Mayo gets inside his man, and a tame enough effort in the end.
That's a very bad wide. That's a momentum killer right there.
Yeah, that should have been
that was a great passage of play by the McBrides.
Lovely passage of play, but Patrick Chambers, I noticed, has got into all sorts of space out on the far side there, both in the first half and in the second half.
Is he a Newport man, yeah?
He's a Newport man.
That's a famous Chambers
that's right. We know
nest down there, and
we know of quite a few Chambers ourselves, Nicky, isn't that right? None more so than TJ, the great TJ. I'm sure he might be listening in today after their family wedding yesterday.
Absolutely.
Billy Burke's daughter got married. So
another day of happiness, right?
Another day of happiness, yeah. You'll have to think about going up the aisle yourself, Nicholas.
Yeah, one of these days now, but I'll be. You might be my pallbearer, I'd say. But I met a Chambers from. I met a Chambers in Philadelphia one time. We were down at a funeral, and he brought me to the airport. He was one of them relations as well. So there's a lot of Chambers in Newport.
Yeah, there's a very popular name, I believe, in Newport, all right. And yeah, Patrick.
When were you ever thinking of hitting the altar yourself?
I
maybe
don't.
As the priest, maybe.
Maybe as a priest, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about heading for. Is Manouche still open? I wonder. Jesus, God help us. Bad enough. Free about to be taken then by Aidan Cosgrove for the McBrides. In it goes. Cathal O'Connor once again gets out in front of his man and turns and bears down on goal. 30 yards out, right footed. Beautiful score, and that's the McBrides into the lead for the first time in this second half. 10 points to 2-3.
The Patriots really need to score here now to settle themselves down for the second half.
Yeah, they're reeling there. 4 points in a row from the 3 points in a row from the McBrides, and sees them back into the lead by a point. Michael Malloy underneath this one gets it, but under serious pressure from Tristan Kelly, and Tristan is adjudged to have fouled Michael, and it's going to be a free down for the McBrides, taken quickly to Aidan Cosgrove, the number 6. Gets it onto his left foot, gets support from Adam Barrett. Adam across the field to Patrick Chambers once again. Patrick is having a great game for the McBrides today. Big man there in the middle of the field, lays it off to John Gardner, who in turn gives it back to Chambers, and Chambers back over this side to Michael Collins. Michael Collins to Ryan Cosgrove once again, or Aidan Cosgrove, I should say. And gives the pass off to Orden Burke. Orden Burke, who scored that beautiful point early in the second half. Looking for another score here. Gets support. And a bit of a late tackle there from Rory Burke on Orden Burke. The two Burkes colliding. But on we go. Rory McNally gives a pass inside there. And Patrick Chambers, a nice offload here. And Chambers is going right through the heart of the defence. He's on the 21. Gives it off to Adam Barrett. Surely it's over the bar. Yes, it is. From the man from Kilmaine, a lovely score there, Nicky.
That's a very good point. I mean, that they really are leaking here, the Patriots. They need to get the game together. A shout out there to Sean Corbett, Guinness rep. He won with the McBrides here last year, but then I think he had a baby, or the wife had or something. And
well, by Jesus, if he had a baby, there's something wrong.
There's no sign of him, so shout out to Sean there, that lunatic from Tuam.
Yeah, big shout out. He's a great character. Of course, a rep for Guinness. A workmate of Annie Redmond's here beside me, and
Sean, one of my favourite subjects.
Indeed. If you ever go on Mastermind, Nicky, your chosen specialist subject will surely be Guinness.
Yeah, I started, so I'll finish.
You've started, so you'll finish, is right. Anyway, on comes Rory Burke for the Patriots. The Patriots need a score here
of Guinness.
And they try and work the ball around here in the middle of the field, and eventually Pat Morrissey gets it over this side of the field. Looks up, sees a runner going through the centre there in towards Tristan Kelly, but it's a poor pass, easily dealt with by the McBride's defence. And shout out there for a free, but Michael Malloy goes on anyways, and that's a poor pass by Michael. That's about the first thing he's done wrong today, though, in fairness to him. He's had a great game so far. Line ball to the Patriots, and it's taken quickly there, and it's Mike Hurley over there, and Rory Burke, the fullback with the ponytail, and he gives it off to Ian Kniff. But once again, a poor pass, easily intercepted by Patrick Chambers. Chambers now strides past the 45, gives the ball off, gets the ball back to him. Lovely return pass. Chambers now onto his right foot, and that's an easy score. That's too easy for the McBrides, Nicky. It's all one-way traffic at the moment.
I mean, the Patriots have to settle down, but I mean, give them another few minutes, maybe a point or two might turn it around for them. Yeah,
you feel as if they need a score, though. The wind is whipping up a little bit stronger now in favour of the McBrides as well, so everything seems to be going in their favour as Orden Burke once again strides through that defence, gets it off there to Adam Barrett, and the man from Kilmaine punches the air with delight as the McBrides sense victory here as they go into a 4-point lead. The Patriots have not scored in this second half, and a substitute coming on the field there for the Patriots. It's Brian Irwin. The number 14 is coming on, and I'm not sure whose it is going off. I think it might be Luke Arthur's, the man that's being substituted. So they need to shake things up in attack for sure. They've completely gone out of this game in this second half so far, as the McBrides once again win the ball around the middle of the field. Patrick Chambers, he's been absolutely everywhere for the McBrides so far in this game. The number 9, he's been outstanding. Lovely ball once again into another fella that's having a great game, is Cathal O'Connor. He's shown really well for the ball, and the referee says no, you're being held, and a foul there by Niall Gavin on Cathal O'Connor. So it's a free down once again to the McBrides, and Adam Barrett is out there on the far side. This would be some kick if he can make it. It's all of 55 yards. Way out on the far side of the field, kicking down towards the scoreboard end. The wind is in his favour. And here he comes, right-footed. It's a booming, big, high kick.
Into the sky.
And it's gone to the left, and it's just gone wide.
Quinn, today is like a fair day, I'd say, in Tulsk in the middle of winter. I mean, it's blistery, it's cold. It's not a real great day. There's 10 minutes gone.
It's not. It's certainly not a great day. Not by Chicago standards. It's more like a day at home. The clouds, the sky is on the ground, as you say. But a beautiful catch there. Beautiful catch there by the number 14. And Orden Burke, he gets it back once again. And that's kicked in, but it's gone out to the left and it's gone wide. Another wide for the McBrides. but they're in a commanding 4-point lead, and the Patriots needs a bit of inspiration, I think. They'll need a score, and they need it quickly.
Used to say they need a goal.
Yeah, they need a score anyways of some description, that's for sure. As they come on the attack though with Aaron Walsh over there the far side of the field. He's bottled up and is fouled by the McBride's Mel Dermody, and it's going to be a free in to the Patriots, and I think Martin Delaney is bringing the ball up, and yes. What about them? All right, okay, right.
The bank calling in, Quenya.
That's Jumbo calling again. Jesse calls at the finest times ever.
I think you're his adopted son, are you?
Yeah, Jumbo's in great form today now. He's looking forward to the finals later on, the senior final, of course.
He had
and
the
all
Tones
that.
jersey on earlier, so that's good. That's a good sign.
Tones jersey is on, is right. He said he sent me a message, but I don't see it. Not so fair, as the McBrides come again with Patrick Chambers out this side to Adam Barrett. Adam Barrett now onto his right foot. Lovely dummy. And a beautiful score by Adam Barrett. Really cool and really well worked score there by the man from Kilmaine. Clubman of the Docks, of course. And great score there. Lovely dummy off his right foot. And committed the Patriots player. And here comes Michael Malloy straight away from the kick out once again. Here comes the McBrides now trying to put the seal on this one. He's fighting his way through that defence, and eventually the referee blows his whistle and he's going to give a free in, I think. He's sort of changed his mind himself. I'm not sure, does he know rightly what he's given? No, he's given a free out.
Was the man from Kilmaine, was he the designated driver last night, or that's a different fellow?
No, that's him. He was the designated driver as Aidan Cosgrove comes through on goal, but the Patriots managed to get bodies back and get the ball clear, but warning signals once again for the Patriots there in the defence, but they managed to deal with it this time. Tristan Kelly gets the ball over to Mike Hurley. Mike Hurley now. Over there the far side is Ryan Cosgrove. Cosgrove back to Hurley, back to Kelly. Tristan Kelly, he had a great first half. He's heading through the McBride's defence, trying to bounce the ball. Difficult day for bouncing. Here comes Tristan. Oh, drop kick me, Jesus. And it's gone out to the left and wide.
Goal post of life.
Yeah, to the goal post of life.
Tristan is the brother of Declan Kelly, who's playing with the actual Tones in the senior final.
Son of
three brothers there. They're American born and very good footballers.
Very good footballers, is right. Son of Timmy Kelly. And
I never heard of him being a very good footballer, but anyway, Timmy.
Oh, major tackle there. Oh. And that's a serious tackle there, and hopefully the Patriots lad is okay. He's up, thank God. I think it Pat Morrissey, was it? Yeah, he got hit hard there by Aidan Cosgrove, who's going to go into Martin Delaney's book. The second yellow card of this game. They've got one each now. So yellow card there for Aidan Cosgrove for a very hefty tackle on Pat Morrissey there, the number 10 for the Patriots.
Morrissey, of course, is related to the great John Conroy of the Tones and all those.
That's right.
He's about 1 million cousins, I'd say.
That's right. If they're ever
not an exaggeration.
If they're ever having a reunion, they'll have to have it in Croke Park.
I was at the reunion one day in Boston last year, and I'd say Croke Park wouldn't have done a full Croke Park for sure.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of them in it, surely. I see a shout out there to Teresa and her sister Katrina, two Broderick ladies. They're at the games today.
Katrina is the mother of How Are You? Declan.
That's right, Declan.
One of the finest cleaners, bartenders, hurlers, footballers.
Gigolos.
He excels at everything he tries, in fairness.
He does, in fairness to him. He was like a politician the other night in the pub. He was around shaking hands with everyone. It's where he was running for mayor.
He's either running for Pope or for mayor. I don't know, something.
Owen Swan with the kick out. Jumbo, that message never came through. I don't know how you sent it to me. Maybe I have it sent by carrier pigeon or something, but I didn't get it yet anyways. Kick out taken over the far side. Rory McNally is fouled, and that's going to be a free down to the McBrides. The Patriots boys don't agree with it. but free down to the McBrides, and it's intercepted there by the substitute, number 14, Brian Irwin. 16 minutes gone in this second half, 14 minutes and injury time left for the Patriots to mount a comeback. Ball is switched over this side of the field to Ronan Arthurs. Ronan, his mother and father from County Down, the great County Down, swings his right foot, and that's a beautiful score.
That's a great
by
score.
Ronan Arthurs. Great score
Maybe
there.
this is the start of a comeback.
Maybe this is the start of a comeback, is right. The Patriots aren't going down without a fight.
There's only 3 points in the game, so they're still in it.
Yeah, it's only a kick of a ball, and that's a beautiful score by the man from Oak Lawn. Lovely right-footed kick.
Hilltown, right?
Hilltown and County Down, the star of the County Down for sure. And here come the McBrides once again, over there the far side of the field. Aidan Cosgrove raids up that far touchline, gets a nice pass off to Orden, and back again to Aidan Cosgrove. Lovely combination football. Gets it inside to Mel Dermody from Mullinyachta in Longford, onto the man from Kilmaine that's on fire. Adam Barrett, straight over the bar once again. He's having an absolute screamer, Nicky.
He is indeed. I hope. Would the Mayo manager be watching this?
Well, if they aren't, they should be. Because
but then it's not Crow Park, I suppose, so you know, it's Gaelic Park, so we never.
Yeah, but this certainly is a great performance, though, by
absolutely
Adam Barrett. He's a really fine footballer. We had a lad come out last year, young Towie, and played a Stormer. He got a couple of games with Mayo. And you never know, this could be Adam Barrett's chance to make a name for himself in the Mayo jersey next year.
Absolutely.
But the Patriots will have something to say about it as they come on the attack with Brian Irwin. Irwin gets it to Ronan Arthurs. Ronan gets it off there to Mike Hurley. Mike Hurley now off the right foot, but that's a bad wide.
It's a bad wide when they need it very badly.
Yeah. That's
a momentum.
That's a momentum killer, is right. They need scores. There's about 19 minutes gone in this second half, so we're getting to that stage where every score and every attempt now is crucial. Rory Burke has gone out into the middle of the field, marking Patrick Chambers, but the kick out goes out the far side, and it's caught by Orden Burke. Good footballer, this lad, to John Gardner. Gardner back inside to Aidan Cosgrove off his left foot. Lovely ball down towards the number 10 there, Cathal O'Connor, but it's dealt with by the defence, and it goes out off the McBride's man, and it's a line ball the far side of the field to the Patriots. Michael Hurley comes through the centre with it. He's fouled there by Oren Burke, and he's lying on the ground in a bit of a heap, but decides to get up. So it's a free down to the Patriots now.
Getting a bit more into the game, aren't they? In the last few minutes. They need to take their chances when they get them.
They need to certainly hold on to possession and do the right thing, do the smart thing, rather than taking the snapshot. They need to try and work the ball into a good scoring position. But it's broken up there on the fair side.
There, no?
No, I don't think he signalled anything, and the McBride's lads deal with it, and it's Patrick Chambers once again back in his own defence, gets it to Aidan Cosgrove, who's played very well in the second half, out over the far side to Orden Burke, who's been immense since he came on, and ball is given inside there to Adam Barrett, another candidate for man of the match. Back to Patrick Chambers, onto Orden Burke, I think it is, over there, and it's a right-footed effort, but it's gone to the left and it's gone wide.
There's been a lot of missed chances there by both sides in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, a lot of poor misses is right. I suppose
the day and the wind
the
and
day
the cold
and the conditions. Yeah, it's not the easiest conditions, that's for sure, for good football. As the Patriots win it over there with Ian Caniff. Ian Caniff now down the far side to Richard Linky. Richard, lovely little right-footed dinky pass in towards Mick Hurley, but Rona McNally comes across there and is challenged hard, but McBride's managed to win the ball with Oisin O'Donnell. Gets it out to Orden Burke once again, to John Gardner, back to Burke, back to Cosgrove. Cosgrove to Patrick Chambers. Chambers once again in acres of space. Lovely left-footed, right-footed kick down towards Cathal O'Connor. Gets it on the second attempt when he was on his knees. And once again, Cathal O'Connor has been fantastic, showing for the ball out in front of his man, and managed to win himself a free kick there. So it's a free into the McBrides.
The pitch has been holding up pretty good today with all the rain.
It actually has, because we were out here this morning, and a shout out to John Bridges there. He was rolling the field this morning at 9 o'clock, and the water that was coming up out of it was fierce.
He doesn't have any hair to comb, so I suppose he had nothing else to do at 9 o'clock in the morning. So.
Yeah, so but it has held up really well so far. So hopefully for the ladies and senior matches, it'll hold up just as well. And the rain has held off so far, so that ball is kicked in. But Dan Curran in the Patriots goal deals with it, and he gets it out there to Mike Hurley. Mike now coming down through his defence, looks out to his right hand side there, gets, oh, that's a dodgy pass though. Patriots are lucky to recycle it, and eventually the ball is half blocked down there, but the referee said there was a foul, and it's going to be a free down to the Patriots. And it's going to be Brendan Burke over there with the free. And 2 goals and 5 points, 11 points to 15, 4 points the margin. Another name being taken there by Martin Delaney in the middle of the field, and it's Adam Barrett.
22 minutes gone in the game, John, and I mean it's still in the melting pot, and there's 4 points in it, but
yeah,
the Patriots still are not without a chance like that.
No, they're still very much in it, but they need a couple of points, you'd think, to get themselves into a position.
Of points myself, but yeah, they're doing definitely.
So the ball is down there, the far side of the field, and it's deemed to be gone out wide by Martin Delaney. He signals it wide, and
I think it actually was a wide, because it broke back off the Patriots guy.
Ronan Arthur seems to be disagreeing there with the umpire, but nonetheless, it's going to be it's going to be a kick out to the McBrides as another substitute for the Patriots comes on. Brian Barsh, the number 16, is on. It's an unusual name, Barsh.
Must be a Tulsa name, is it?
Yes, yeah, it could be from Currycree, I'd say, down there in Kilina, someplace. As I think it's Mike Hurley, the man that's making way there, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see his number. Hard to see the Patriots' numbers because they're very pale on their backs. It's difficult to make them out. Anyway, free down for the McBrides then, all the way over on the far side, taken back towards the goalkeeper, Owen Swan, I should say, and to Michael Collins, the number 5.
Oh, that would definitely suit the goalkeeper today, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, for sure. And back to Aidan Cosgrove off that left foot. Lovely pass down towards Cathal O'Connor, but he won't keep it in play. It's gone out over the sideline on the far side of the field, and it's a line ball down to the Patriots. 6 minutes plus injury time left. 4 points the margin, 11 points to 15. The Patriots need scores, and they need them fast. Over there on the far side, Ryan Cosgrove tries to get the Patriots motor and gets it into Richard Linky. Linky now trying to take on and pass his 2 markers, and the ball kicked in there, but it's into the side netting. And probably a bit.
Touches are a little off, which is you can't be wasted, especially 4 points down.
Probably a little optimistic.
He should have crossed it across the square or something.
Probably a little optimistic there now. He went for a goal there when tap it over the bar was the thing to do.
Like, take a point, you're only 3 points down, you're still in the game.
That's right.
Now you're still 4 points down and you missed a good chance.
Yeah, as Mickey Hunt used to say back in Tulsk one time, take your points, lads, the goals will come, you know. And that's the same thing here.
Watch the pennies and the pounds and look after themselves, right?
Yeah, we done some job on that, Mickey. But anyway, on we go. Ball is kicked out. Adam Barrett collects the break in the middle of the field, gets it back to Patrick Chambers, man from Newport, gives it to the man from Kilmaine. Here comes Barrett right through the middle of the field now, looks up, looks for support and gets it in the shape of Mel Dermody from Mullinachta in Longford into Michael Malloy. Michael Malloy with number 11 on his back, gives it to Cathal O'Connor. Cathal O'Connor back to Chambers. Chambers now with the pink boots, looks up, gets support there from Aidan Cosgrove. Aidan with it, right in front of the goals, about 35 yards out, looks for support, gets it. Cathal O'Connor takes a solo, takes a look, gives it back to Chambers. Chambers, and again back to Cosgrove. Cosgrove now right back out into the middle of the field to Ronan McNally. McNally back to Cosgrove and on over to Michael Collins once again, who started the move about a minute and a half ago. Michael Collins beats his man though and gets through and gets it to Adam Barrett, who slips just at the wrong time, and the referee said there was a foul on Michael Collins, and it's going to be a free in to the McBrides and a chance for them to go 5 points clear at a crucial time in this game with about 3 minutes left plus injury time. Probably have 2 or 3 minutes of injury time, I'd imagine.
Well, it's an old thing, a cliche as I say, but the Patriots definitely need a goal here, because with 3 or 4 minutes they might get in 2 or 3 minutes of injury time, I'd say, with the most of it.
I'd say so, yeah. Jumbo, the message finally came through. Jumbo says, was there slurry spread on the pitch? Nicky and yourself are talking enough of it anyway. Good man, Jumbo.
Thanks,
Jesus.
Jumbo, for that one there.
Yeah, no need for spray plates here. We'll just let it out to us. Fairly rapid. Adam Barrett, right-footed. Lovely strike. Beautiful kick, and it's straight over the bar. 5 points the margin. The molehill is becoming a mountain, Nicky, now for the Patriots.
I think so. On a wet day, I think it is, definitely.
Yeah.
It'd be easier to climb Croagh Patrick now, I'd say, than you climbing Croagh Patrick.
Yeah,
I'd say
in your feet.
Your bare feet, yeah. Your smelly bare feet.
So then the kick out comes, and it's a free down to the McBrides. A hand on the back there. To the Patriots. Hand on the back by the McBrides man. And free is quickly taken out there to Tristan Kelly, the number 11, with it. And he has Brian Irwin in support. Brian on the ball now. Gives a pass inside. Richard Linky. He's done well when he's got the ball. And that's a nice pass inside to Pat Morrissey. Morrissey now in front of goal. And Pat gets it in and over the bar. Good score there from Morrissey. The Patriots needed that, Nicky.
Absolutely, they needed. Now, there wasn't 4 points in there, but what? Many minutes left there, Annie? Annie reckons 3 or 4 minutes.
So then kick out is taken. 4 points the difference. And another free in. A foul there on Rory Burke by Ronan McNally. And it's going to be a free down to the Patriots. So there might be a bit of a kick left in them yet. Pat Morrissey, scorer of the last point, gets it back there to Ian Caniff. Ian Caniff there. Out over the far side to Brian Barsh. And here come the Patriots. Oh, but that's a poor ball, though.
That's a bad turnover.
Bad pass there. Hospital pass, really. And the McBrides are dangerous now on the break. Here comes Patrick Chambers. Chambers, right-footed across the side of the field to Michael Malloy. Michael Malloy juggles the ball, gets it in control, and there's a man over the far side, completely unmarked. Totally unmarked, and Patrick Chambers not even looking at him. Trying to get it back onto his left foot, but back to Adam Barrett. Adam finally sees Cathal O'Connor, who was absolutely unmarked there for about 30 seconds. And eventually the Patriots defence get back in numbers, and they try to overturn the ball, but Orden Burke gets control of it and eventually finds its way back to Patrick Chambers once again. Gives another ball in, but this time it's not favouring Michael Malloy. And the Patriots defence come out with it. Niall Gavin clears it out this side of the field to Pat Morrissey. Pat Morrissey is fouled. That's going to be a free if nothing comes out of this, but it's a lovely ball into Richard Linky. Richard now looks up and gives a nice good ball into Tristan Kelly. Tristan Kelly turns. Oh, it's saved. Great save by the goalkeeper, Owen Swan. A great save. Good attempt by Tristan. Could have been a goal, Nicky.
I think that was their chance there. Hopefully they'll kick it in again, but that was a great save by the goalkeeper.
Great save, absolutely. Yeah, top class. I
told you the Swan would be good in wet conditions.
Oh yeah, the Swan came good in wet, underfoot conditions. So then Pat Morrissey with this 45, he kicks it in. It'll drop into the small square. Martin Delaney in all sorts of trouble there, trying to get out of the way of the football, but the McBrides break with it. Out to Aidan Cosgrove, and on up to Cathal O'Connor. Cathal O'Connor now running up along this sideline here, faced up by Rory Burke. Cathal though turns back inside, gives it to Mel Dermody from Longford. The Longford man takes his time on it, takes it towards the corner and dummies his way into space. Lovely bit of shimmy in there by Mel. and gives it back into Michael Malloy. Michael Malloy now looks for the insurance score here, and eventually he's been caught for over carrying, and that's not going to be a point. It's going to be a free out and a free against Michael for over carrying the ball. The Patriots come again. Lovely ball down over the far side of the field. Tristan Kelly as the Patriots attack the goal into the patio end. Richard Linky. Richard now faced up there by Oisin O'Donnell. Richard now gets the better of him and is fouled, and it's going to be a free in, and suddenly this will put just 3 points between them, and the referee says hold on. It's not taken from the right place, and
Linky has made a big difference since he came on. I don't know how he hasn't been on before this. He's definitely put a spark into the forward line.
He certainly played well in this latter stages of this second half, and it's going to be Ronan Arthurs with the free over there on the far side, about 21 yards out, and he just lobs it into the square, and this one, oh Jesus, it could have gone anywhere, but it squirts out over along the end line, and it's eventually kicked out over the sideline. It's going to be a line ball to the Patriots.
He probably should have gone for his point there, should he?
He should have taken his point. I think there's more time that they think left, but anyway, here comes Patrick McAndrew for the Patriots. He's pulled and dragged and all sorts of mayhem going on there. Oh Jesus, Martin Delaney gives a free against him. I don't know if that's the right decision.
It's about 32 minutes gone, so probably a minute or two left. Definitely should have gone for the point there.
Anyway, here come the McBrides then through number 14 there, Orden Burke.
That's
and
the
he puts
insurance point right there.
Puts it over the bar. Yeah, you'd imagine that's the insurance point. And it looks like it's going to be a McBride's day, but the quick out has gone astray, and Michael Malloy gives it inside. Oh, it's a great interception there by the Patriots defence, and very fortunate there, because Aidan Cosgrove was right through on goal had he got that pass away. And the Patriots, Tristan Kelly gets the ball, the far side of the field, streaking down the far side, looks for support, and the short is pulled clean and clever off him, and he's absolutely incensed with that. And Tristan, just as
early
well,
in the day to the shots being pulled
it
off.
is now, in fairness. I wouldn't be surprised if it was tomorrow, but it is a bit early in the day for the togs down around the ankles. But free in anyway. So on we go. Short kick taken back to Tristan Kelly, right footed, and Tristan does the sensible thing and sticks it straight over the bar. 2 goals and 7 points, which is 13 points to 17 points. 4 points the difference. Martin Delaney looks at the watch. Final whistle can't be far away. So kick out here to be taken by Owen Swan. The McBrides on the verge of back-to-back intermediate titles.
Seems to be a big support for the McBrides.
There is surely. There's a lot of support here, and a lot of support for the Patriots over on this side as well. Certainly come out in force, but here comes Patrick Chambers for the McBrides, looking for an insurance score over to Adam Barrett. Poor pass though, it runs away from him, and it favours in fairness, the goalkeeper done well there. He shepherded the ball out over the in-line, and it's gone out wide. But an opportunity there once again for the McBrides, and that's it. It's all over, and the McBrides have made it back-to-back victories in the intermediate championship final.
In fairness, in the second half they were the better. I missed the first half due to
pressure of business
problems with.
Yeah,
I had a Guinness problem.
You did. You
And
had
it's
too
not-
much of it.
I normally have the Guinness problem of drinking too much of it. Actually, but now the Guinness is flown, and
It's all
I
good.
win for the north side. So, well, you were impartial, right?
Very
Going
impartial.
for
Can't
all the games. So,
yeah,
but
can't have.
one up for the north side. So,
Yeah.
and a shout out to the Patriots, because most of these guys are homegrown, and it's a great achievement. I think they were unbeaten all year, and just one game, one bridge too far. But I mean,
That's it.
you have to give them kudos,
Absolutely.
because it's been a great season for them, and it's a
Absolutely.
pleasure to see them out here playing.
It's great to see them lads, and not being condescending to them in any way, shape or form. I mean, to bring young American lads up through the ranks like this, all the way to senior level, it's a great achievement for management and staff, the backroom team, right through the age groups, and it's great to see young lads, that are able to play the game to such a high standard as these lads are. So
absolutely. Hopefully they'll keep it going through their 20s and then
absolutely
get even stronger, because it has been a fine season for them. And just as I said, I mean the McBrides are a good team. They won it last year. I don't know how many of their team is there from last year, but
was about 4 or 5 of them I'd recognise, I think, from last year. But there's quite a few new faces there as well. So certainly the McBrides will be going to Denver, Colorado for the North American finals in 2 weeks' time.
Will you be going yourself, young Quinn?
Well, we'll see now. If we can get a carrier plane big enough to carry us, we might.
We'll go on a cargo plane. There'll be one leaving earlier in the morning.
Exactly.
See, you're eating your chocolate chip cookies. Where did you...
Well,
Mary, the new diet or what?
Mary very kindly brought me breakfast this morning because I didn't eat anything, of course. I was in too much of a hurry because a certain man arrived for me, unannounced. But anyways, in fairness to Mary, she brought out some beautiful chocolate chip cookies that she cooked last night. And she did. Very thoughtful of her.
Thanks to Martin Delaney, dug us out of many holes all year, done a lot of games for us, and a big cheer for Martin Delaney.
So then, that's the presentation over, and the McBrides club from the north side are champions intermediate grade for 2023. So congrats to the McBrides lads and all the management and the backroom teams, and a great win for them, and a very exciting game as we all predicted, and eventually they ran out just 4 points victors in the end. Over a valiant Patriots team who put up a great battle and looked in the early stages to be in control of the game, but the McBrides gradually got on top, and they came out winners in the end by 4. So congrats to the McBrides, commiserations to the to the Patriots, and we're looking forward now already to the ladies' final, the ladies' senior final between the Bridgets and the Rovers, Éireann Rovers, another north-south side battle. So it's coming up very shortly, folks, and we'll be back to you in just a moment.